to the storm. Welcome to the hurricane. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the storm. Welcome to the storm.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, la la la, Hare Hare, sing it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. We're going to watch the storm today. How you doing? Mother Nature is acting up. Mother Nature is angry at somebody in Florida and decided to knock down buildings and palm trees and throw a lot of water. Right? Storms are normal. Storms are part of the part of life, part of Earth. And to think that somehow it's abnormal for a storm to flood the beach in Florida. This has been going on for probably millions of years. And although it does seem that human activity is escalating and or pushing these types of events forward a little further, a little more intense, they've always been going on. And not to sound unsympathetic or empathetic or lack of empathy, that if you build your home by the beach, right, if you build your beautiful home where you plan to spend your life and sleep and eat and live by the beach, by the ocean, 10 feet away and or below the level of the ocean. Some people actually do that. They build homes in the basin, a basin which is basically a cup, a big puddle, but there's no water in the puddle until it rains, until the ocean floods it. So you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. I mean, you shouldn't be building a home. You could. I'll take that back. You could build your home any fucking place you want to build it. But if you build it by the ocean, there is a good chance that a storm someday will come in and wreck it. That's just the reality of it. I remember in Staten Island with Sandy, Sandy, the hurricane. And it's interesting about hurricanes is sometimes it comes in and it whacks the shit out of one part of the neighborhood. And very close, usually up a hill somewhere, there's no damage at all, because the water can't get up there, right? Even like, even 50 feet uphill, right? If a hill is 40 or 50 feet, an uphill community by a beach, they exist. There's no water. So we'll look at the devastating videos coming out of Florida right now. Devastating. I got them all. It's a great website. This guy, I forgot his name already. Storm Chasing Video. These guys are good, man. They did some good work. All right, so they've been chasing. They've been chasing the storms around Florida. This particular storm, Storm Milton, with an M, and not too exciting. We'll also look at a little bit of the election. If you're watching this, I don't know, way in the future, and you wanted to check in on Hurricane Milton, well, right now it's early October, in the United States of America, and we're in the heat of a presidential election, which means a lot here. A lot changes with the president. I think it does. I think there'll be a, right now you have the incumbent President Joe Biden in outer space, total, unequivocal, not there. He seems to be the president of some other place, the president of 1950s when he was a child and he dreamed someday about becoming president, and now he is, and that's all he cares about. I'm the president of the United States, as he 82 years old withers away. I watch a lot of videos. I've been watching videos of people in their 90s, even a guy over 100 years old, running, right, breaking world records. And Joe Biden can't sew a sentence together, right? Fucking, what's he doing wrong, right? He's getting injected with all kinds of shit, right? So I guess, welcome everybody. Weevil Girl in the house, good morning. Weevil Girl is here. Cass Philly Camden, good morning. Zoot Zoot Cooter is here. Johnny Half, how you doing, Johnny Half? Hey, what up, Johnny? Sedento, good morning. Good morning, everybody. And everybody who's lurking. I don't know, this might not be that exciting of a show to draw a big crowd, but I certainly am fascinated by storms, right? The devastation, the power of a storm. Don't run from them, run towards them, and don't be by a tree that's going to fall on your fucking head or something like that. But certainly watch and appreciate the storm from a safe space, and I said safe space, as if they actually exist. So my name is Marcus Conte. I have a website, and it's right here at marcusconte.com. And you can join us every morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 a.m. right here in the great United States of America, Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. And you can watch the reruns wherever the hell you are in the world. And I know you guys are out there. And I'm getting very excited for this big case, November 4th and 5th at 9:30 a.m. via Zoom. You can watch it. You can watch the whole damn thing. You just log on. I'm going to put the link. I'll put the link right here on the date, February 4th. I'll stick the link right here, the Zoom link, and you just go right into the conference. I don't have the link yet. They're going to send it out. And anybody can join and watch. Get your white privilege out of here! Anybody can join and watch. You can't speak or nobody will, your camera's off and it's muted, but you could certainly hear and or see everything that's being said. So I encourage everybody to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. And, the state has already found probable cause. This is like a slam dunk. It's just a matter of formality. If they even show up, who knows if they show up. So let's start here. Let's start here with our out to lunch president talking about the storm and Kamala Harris. Listen.
There have obviously been a number of crises that the country has been facing over the past several days with the hurricane, the port strike, with the situation in the Middle East. Can you talk about how your vice president, who is running for the presidency, has worked on these crises and what role she has played over the past several days?
Well, I'm in constant contact with her. She's aware we're singing from the same song sheet.
We're singing from the same song sheet.
She helped pass all the laws that are being employed now. She was a major player in everything we've done, including passage of legislation which we were told we could never pass. And so
he's dumping the whole pile of Joe Biden is out there dumping the bucket of shit on Kamala Harris's head. Well, it's all her policy. She was instrumental in as if to set up for the fucking problems they're going to have in Florida. Obviously, obviously Biden is going to shy away from Florida because Florida goes red, and it's Ron DeSantis. All right, so they're going to have a hard time. Florida's going to have a particularly hard time with getting the disaster monies and such. And Joe Biden is now putting it on Kamala Harris, it seems.
So she's been, and her staff is interlocked with mine in terms of all the things we're doing.
And so he's fucking gone, man. He seems edgy. He seems like he's not there anymore, right? And Kamala Harris is definitely not there anymore. I think America, I got to say, America's maybe finally waking up. It's already October 10. There's less than a month away, less than 3 weeks away before the majority of the people go to the ballot box and pick their president. A lot of people have already done it, especially in Pennsylvania. You could send away for your ballot, and they'll send it to you in the mail, and you put a stamp on it and send it back. That's what I did. Right now, again, I'm not ignorant, I'm not stupid, and I'm not naive to think that my ballot is going to actually be counted. I never thought I would actually say that. Huh? Yeah, I filled out my ballot, but what's the difference? What's the difference between filling out the ballot and doing it all, getting the official ballot and mailing it to the official place, or, excuse me, or going down to the church basement and filling out the official ballot? Why would you think that one is more valid than the other? Right? I think they're either counted or they're not counted. Right? But here's the polling, and it is turning. I got to tell you, the polling is turning. Look at this. Hill Emerson is now has Trump by 1 in the great state of Pennsylvania. Michigan is now a tie. It was breaking for Harris. Ohio, blowout. Trump 6 points ahead in Ohio. Wisconsin, a dead tie. North Carolina, Trump up by 1. How on earth does Kamala Harris win if Trump is landsliding the swing states, right? And the fact that it's likely that Trump might, because of the margin of cheating, and I will say that there's obviously discrepancies in our elections. You can't. Did Trump win in 2020? Yeah, probably. The numbers were there for him, and he didn't win. So we could say those things with impunity today. But 3.5 years ago, you would have lost your channel for that, for saying something as obvious as that. But it does look like Trump is now surging in the polls. He's ahead in Georgia. He's 4 points ahead in Florida. He's 2 ahead in Arizona. This is a cosmic shift right here. The polls are now tilting to Trump presidency. There you go, man. I told you. I knew he was going to win, but again, there's this margin of cheating. Those are the polls. Again, if he wins the swing states, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin. If he can turn, Virginia, North Carolina, this shit is over. You don't have to look at California where, they put an extra fucking million votes in for the Democrat. It doesn't matter. We have a system that prevents the over cheating in America in places like California and New York, where they cheat, cheat straight out. And so even if they do, it doesn't swing the election terribly bad against the other because of the Electoral College. So the Electoral College will save the day again, it looks like. And that's all I could say about it. It does look like Trump is way ahead, in my view. And look, his stock is surging. Yesterday it was down a little bit, but we're back up in the 20s here. Donald J. Trump, if you want to play if you want a little election action, here it is, right? Don't look any further than this one. Donald J. Trump Technology Group on the NASDAQ, symbols DJT. You can't make it up. And there it is, right? He's up a percentage point today. And we're coming back off the bottom, it looks like. It's been a little ugly. Where are we right now? 2080. Yeah, we're up here. This is a minute chart. Let me get something real. Give them more 15 minutes. So yeah, that's more like the 15-minute chart looks like. You could see that we were a few days ago way down around 11 or 12. But now we're breaking out over 20 because Trump is surging again in the polls. Will it hold? I think it'll hold. I think it's going to go up more. I think why stop there, right? If if you have the sitting president and he's the CEO of this company, he holds 52% of the float. He's not going to sell. Trump's wealth is inherently connected to this stock. He owns 52 or 53% of the shares outstanding. So definitely there. And Satan says it. Satan is saying, Six Hexenhammer is saying, making his prediction that Trump will win as well. Let's listen.
I believe that Donald Trump is almost certain to win the election.
I do too.
When I look at the polling, when I look at the energy level, and when I look at the differential between Donald Trump's style of campaigning and Kamala Harris, she tried to drink a beer the other day with Colbert. She failed at this venture. When I look at the cringe level of the Kamala Harris campaign, I can't seriously consider a situation in which she wins the election. It's almost like the...
I couldn't agree more. The cringe level, right? I couldn't agree more with what Sticks is saying. And then it doesn't have to be a super intellectual, statistical, scientific reason why people will rear away from Kamala Harris. And of course, people are going to say, "Oh, you just won't vote for her because she's a woman and she's black." No. That's not the case at all. She's the wrong woman. She's not the right candidate. Just like Hillary Clinton. For some reason, a good woman can't squeeze through. There's no good woman that can make it. Right? I like Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I thought she would have been good. I thought Tulsi Gabbard would have been a great candidate. Could she have won? I don't know. Could she win someday? It's possible. She's not out of the running. She's definitely running. There's no doubt about it. Just not right now. But Kamala Harris, I think she's just a fart in the wind. I really do. And if they cheat her in, it's going to be ugly. And I'm not saying ugly in terms of Trump people being upset. I think it's just the country is without direction, further without direction. I feel. So let's look at this storm. Let's have a storm. Thank you all guys. Everybody came for the storm. I'm talking about the election. But here we are. So Hurricane Milton, we're up to the M's, slams into Florida's west coast with 125-mile-an-hour winds, leaving 3 million people without power. Wow, that's fucked up. No power for 3 million people. So slammed in Wednesday night. If you're watching this broadcast, we're less than 12 hours away from Wednesday night. It's Thursday morning. And extreme dangerous storm bringing a life-threatening surge in catastrophic winds that left more than 3 million people without power. Milton made landfall, Category 3 storm. 120-mile-an-hour winds are brutal, right? They rip off roofs and trees, right? Fucking trees get uprooted at 120 mile an hour. I watched Sandy hit Brooklyn. It was, maybe a little excess of 90 miles an hour, and trees were falling. So there'd be trees all over the fucking place. So there's some of the images coming out of the post. I got a lot of good images coming out. Let's just jump right to it. So where is it hitting? It looks like the epicenter seems to be this area right here. Where is it? Tampa? Is it Tampa or Tampa? This place right here. Fucking, what is it? I forgot where we are. Hold on, where are we? Sarasota. Yeah, Sarasota seems to be the epicenter. And look where it is. It's right on the ocean. It's in the Gulf of Mexico. And so the storm got its breath in the Gulf of Mexico and whacks into Florida. A lot of times the storms come from the other direction. They wreck Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Cuba, and then make their way to Florida. Right? They make a couple of stops before they crush. But this one went right in, it seems, from the Gulf of Mexico and whacked into Tampa. So let's enjoy the videos. Here we go, man. Again, a shout out to Storm Chasing Video. guys, 384,000 subscribers. Fucking great work. Really, really risky, crazy work that they do. They run right into the storm. Yeah. It's a lot of water.
The swell, man.
Ah, surf is up. Surf is up. Break out the surfboards.
Hurricane Milton coming in.
The birds aren't scared, notice. The birds didn't move. That's interesting. You can hear the wind. Pretty good work. So this is Venice, Florida. Last night. Cut back the noise. The wind noise is killing me. So no cars on the road, a lot of wind. You definitely don't want to be driving around in this shit. Marcus Conte reporting on the storm.
Got some monster waves crashing here.
Yeah, the waves are big, but you can't. You gotta have your head examined. You gotta have your head examined if you jump in that ocean with a surfboard. You're signing your death sentence. That was pretty good. Good job, guys. Good job. What else you got? Give me this one. Here you go, man. So you're at your hotel room. Boom. We don't have a death toll yet, but we're going to get one. Look at this, a floating dumpster. You can see the lights flickering on and off. Playing a little music while it's happening. Yep. That's how you die. You get hit in the head with something, right? You got hit in the head. The storm didn't kill you, but you got hit in the head with a traffic light. Or flower pots, right? And people in Florida, they got flower pots on the balcony. And they don't think, oh, just leave them there, they'll be fine. And the flower pots are killing people. Holy cow. Looks like snow. There you go. There's some action right there.
Hurricane storm. Mother Nature is angry.
How come those boats aren't upside down? Oh, there you go. I spoke too soon. Usually the boats get flipped over. So much for your picnic. Weevil Girl says, Mother Nature reminds us who's in charge. That's right. We don't have a death toll yet, and again, I'm not making light of the death, but we don't have a death toll. But I can guarantee you, it's going to be a couple hundred people. It's hard to escape. When this shit comes in and you're not ready for it, it will kill you. Yeah, man. Thank you, Chasing Videos. We're having a good time here. We're loving
Billionaires are paying less in taxes than we do.
Rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts?
Well,
shut you off.
And there it goes.
There goes the roof.
Oh, man.
It's a dangerous job. Dangerous job reporting on storms. Watch this.
I got it. Right here, too. Whoa. That was a strong gust.
Mm-hmm. So much for your roof. Hey, honey, remember that cheap roof we bought?
Whoa.
It's not there anymore. Weevil Girl says FEMA is out of money. Yeah, they're gonna definitely complain. FEMA's definitely they're gonna try to not give a penny to Florida. Oh, those old rich white people down there retired from New York. They're all defected to the Republican Party. Let them drown. We don't need them. We don't need them. And that's how politics are in America now. That's why we won't have elections anymore, because things like this can happen, and government sees it through shit-colored lenses and sees it as those people down there are not Americans. These are not Americans. These are people in Florida who vote Republican, and we're Democrats. Then fuck them.
I hear something breaking.
Johnny Half says, as of 7:30 a.m., no deaths reported by the mayor. Stand by. It's early. Dead people don't call in and say we're dead. They find their body a few hours later floating. Death comes without warning. Death comes without warning, especially if you're old and you're sleeping in a basement, and you don't even. Oh, I don't have a TV. I didn't hear anything about a storm. That's what you say to God when you meet him. God asks you, how come you didn't run from the storm? God, I didn't hear anything. I'm old. My ears were. There's a lot of damage. Look, floating couches. Messy, a lot of destruction. Sidento says the dead vote. Oh, they're dead, but they're going to still vote. Maybe that's how the Republicans will see it. They'll say, the Democrats will see it. They'll say, yeah, well, let's go down there and count how many dead, right? Maybe we'll win because a lot of the people that were going to vote for Trump are dead. fire too. Fire. Fire in the hole.
Guys gotta get.
If I had one advice to storm chasing videos, you gotta get a fucking windscreen. Where's the windscreen? You can get a windscreen and you won't hear that constant fucking wind. There's another one. Watch this. Watch this roof blow off. These guys got a good eye. You know, they know what's going to happen, so they're right there. Right? I don't know how you get this video without standing in 5 feet of water. Right? And it's moving too. The water's not just there; it's moving. It's going that way. A good chance to get. You have a good chance of getting electrocuted too, right? With all the power lines. You shut the power off, right? You're smart to shut the power off. If that power line hits the water and you're standing there, you're gonna get zapped. You'll survive the water and the storm, but the electric got you. There's a lot of ways to die in a storm. It's not just flood. It's not just water. You get hit with something, get hit with a tree, get hit with a roof. Yes. Hurricane Milton. There's no commentary in this, I'm sorry. They don't talk about what they're seeing. They just film it. They're sitting in a car. You could tell. You saw the windshield wiper go by. So they're not out there. They're sitting in a car, which is. Well, now he's out of the car. You could see they're outside of the car. Brave motherfuckers, really. A lot of people go the other way when they see a storm. Not these guys. Yeah, man. What a great thing. I think I got one more. This is from Hurricane.
Are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly.
This is from Hurricane Ian. This is an old one. Just for shits and giggles. This is not Hurricane Milton. This is Hurricane Ian. Flashback from 2022. Wow. That's an angry storm, boy. It seems a lot. Ian seemed more angry than Milton. You can imagine this is what's happening. Wow. This is what's happening with Milton. We just didn't see a lot of it. Yeah, it's the thing about suicide I don't understand. People kill themselves. Why not just become a storm chaser instead, right? You're just as likely to die.
Oh my gosh! Whoa. Wow.
Flying roof.
Oh, man. Well.
You're really not safe in that car either, I gotta tell you.
Oh man, oh man.
You're not safe in that car because if you get hit, if your car windshield gets hit with a giant piece of fucking flying metal, it's gonna kill you.
I'm gonna have to back up.
Yeah, back up. Whoa.
So I think we know a little more about storms today. I don't want to die in a storm. Thijs over there in the Netherlands says we got dams in Netherlands, right? In Amsterdam, they build dams. I don't know if you could build. Yeah, this whole fucking Florida. There's so much of the coasts in the United States that are built without respect to the ocean. And people say, "Oh, it'll never happen. We'll just buy flood insurance," and then you find out you can't buy flood insurance because nobody will give it to you. Some of the most beautiful waterworks in the world are in Amsterdam. Thijs, in the chat, I agree. I've been to Amsterdam, walking around. Such a beautiful, maybe not for you because you live there, but it really is a beautiful place. It's been there for, what, 400 or 500 years ago? They built those dams in Amsterdam. Built the channels. Anyway, thank you guys. Storm chasing video. There he goes. He's trying to fly away. He's going to fly away before he leaves. That's a strong wind right there. Oh, muscling his way into the fucking storm. So thank you all for joining me. The markets are open, and let's go. Let's go. Market is up. Donald J. Trump stock. Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 92 at the moment, and NASDAQ down 72. It's only been open for 8 minutes, and looks like it's going down a little bit. But look at Trump stock, up 5.5% to 2182. I told you it was a buy. That's what Wall Street is doing, man. They're hedging their bets. They're like, Kamala Harris is floundering. Florida's underwater. And look, Trump's stock is racing up. What else? Yeah, so NASDAQ is down slightly. Like I said, NASDAQ down slightly, so technologies are dragging. The banks are down too. CPI comes in hotter than expected. Hot inflation reading could be critical in Fed's rate debate. So something about CPI came in hotter than expected, and that tends to crush the market. You'll see the Dow go down even more. Dow will probably end down 200 or so. But look at Trump's stock, up 6.5%. It's running. Look at it go. Look at it go. I told you, man, buy this shit. Trump DJT on the NASDAQ. Get the right chart. There we go. And there we go. Look at that from the right out of the gate, straight up. You see that move? See that move straight up? Come on, man. Let's go. Go. So that's all I really got today. Thank you for watching the storm. We now have a nice document of the storm Milton. I don't know. I mean, it could happen to anyone, anywhere, but it's much, much, much more likely for it to happen if you buy your home by the ocean. Right? Maybe all the ocean. Maybe we should change our view of coastal areas in the United States. Instead of you buying a house and taking up that beach, right? Why don't we make all the coasts in America public? Beautiful, right? Don't build anything within 20 miles of the beach because it's dangerous, and you can go there and there's no people. You just go and you enjoy the beach, right? You enjoy the ocean. And when there's a storm, you go down there with your camera, and there's nothing for you to hit. There's nothing to hit you. There's no flying debris because there's nothing there anymore, right? We take back the ocean line, right? Take back the shore, right? Take back the shores, right? I think that's the outcome of this. I think that's the outcome of this event. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you. Have a great weekend. If you're in Florida, stay tough. and it'll be over soon. You know, storms don't stay forever. They dwindle and then go away, and then you rebuild. Right? You rebuild the magistry of your home. So I'll see you guys. Today's Thursday. I'll see you guys next Monday. And have a great weekend. Have a really good weekend. It's getting cold here. It's 47 degrees right now in Pennsylvania. And no wind. It's like there's no storm up here. It's just cold. It's cold and it's gray. And so what? Right? It's fucking, that's what it is, man. Marcus Conte reporting.